Welcome to the Spotlight Series. I'm your host, Scott Nerney. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. It very likely could touch someone that you may or intend to find at some point in the future that may be part of our homeless community. This is great information. With me is Martina from the MAE organization.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Welcome to the Spotlight Series.
Thank you so much.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Where can I start? I'm Portuguese. I was born in the Azores. We immigrated here late 70s. And I come from a background where, like most people wouldn't understand these days, grew up without electricity, dirt floors, bread, sugar, and wine as a child for lunch. So I have a lot of I have a heart for people who are struggling with food insecurity, and here I am. I studied interior design, practiced that for a long time until the issue of homelessness knocked on my door and called my attention instead. I'm a mom of 3 girls, grandma to 4 kids.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about the MAE organization. What does it stand for?
So, MAE is mãe in Portuguese, which means mother. And it's dedicated to Mother Mary because it was a very inspirational calling. We're not a spiritual or religious organization by any means, but for me it was a spiritual calling, and I feel inspired by Mother Mary because I don't know, I feel like I talk to her all the time. And then it stands for mental health awareness and empowerment.
Okay. And how long have you been as an organization?
18 years this year.
Oh.
I founded it in 2008, so we've been around for a little while.
And typically, how many people do you serve or work with?
Last year, we served around 34,000.
Wow.
And it's 34,000 outdoors. We don't have a soup kitchen. We don't have a place for them to come and sit and eat by the numbers. All of our meal services are provided where we meet the people where they are. So we serve banquet style. We lay everything out on the table. We're in 5 different places in Rhode Island now. And I'm growing.
And what are the biggest needs? I mean, you obviously do a lot more than just food, but what are some of the biggest needs that you see with the community?
Well, for me, my passion for this mission has always been first to provide mental health programs so that the person can feel well enough to be able to sustain housing. Because, of course, when we think of the greatest need for somebody facing homelessness, we immediately think housing, but I think that they go together, mental health programs with housing. So that's, we concentrate a lot on that at our center. We provide a number of holistic programs. I feel like we need to work with the people from inside out. We first need to feel healed within to be able to live sustainably. And so we provide yoga, meditation. We provide equine therapy, which clients really, really do well with. We're going to be working on some scholastic classrooms, and there's just so many things. Yeah.
So your real goal is to meet the immediate needs and then work with folks to get them into a position where they can have a place to live?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the reaction of the community been?
I think that we've been so well accepted by the community right from the outset, where I started this boots on the ground. And originally I was doing it very quietly, not really talking about it. And then when I did, friends came along and started helping, and then the word spread. And as we started raising more funds and raise more awareness, provide more services, we really have had support from just about everyone, whether it's the mayor of where we are at or surrounding schools, constituents. We're very, very lucky. We've been able to have some local communities, organizations, and also like the Rhode Island Foundation is really aware of the work that we're doing and, helping with.
And you do a lot of training programs as well?
We do, and we're going to be working on more. The goal is that we want somebody to feel well enough, feel good, and then feel good enough about themselves to sustain housing, but also teach them that they can either be entrepreneurs, they can learn skills like we put somebody through nail tech school. If somebody would want to become a barber or learn how to work in a restaurant setting, we're able to take them through those skills, watch them graduate, and we don't stop there, whether it's from the holistic programs to getting them some traits to get them into housing. We continue to be sort of like that adopted family to them, and guidance, because once we house somebody that has been living outdoors for so long, it becomes it's a monumental thing to be inside this place and be okay with it. They sometimes feel as uncomfortable indoors as we would feel living outdoors. And so we help them, how to manage their bills, how to manage a bank account and keep it, how they're going to do groceries, all things like that. And, sometimes we make a meal and come have it with them because we want them to know that we're there for them.
Have you found some of the folks that have graduated from the program eventually come back and give back to the program?
A lot of our individuals, actually, most of them come back and give back in some way. They either volunteer at the center, or if we have events, they'll do, face paintings, or they'll do the nails here.
And are you looking for volunteers for the organization now?
We're always looking for volunteers. We're always looking for professionals in the areas of, psychotherapy, psychology, mental health therapists, holistic therapists, whether it's somebody that wants to work in our clothing center, folding clothing, accepting clothing, to cooking and serving, administrative. We have a robust list of ways people can volunteer with us.
And you also accept donations, monetary and other types?
Yeah, without monetary donations, obviously, we cannot sustain the organization or anything that we provide. So one of the greatest ways somebody can help is maybe become a recurring donor. It could be $5 a month, $10 a month, or, $1,000 a month is nice too. But at the end of the year, that all sort of adds up and helps us to build the organization.
Great. So how can people get more information for themselves if they're seeing this or reading it, or someone that they may want to reach out to get help for?
Yeah, we have a website, maeorganization.org. So everything from the programs we provide to volunteer opportunities to recurring donors, just click on the button and everything's right there. Upcoming events. We have a great social media presence, Facebook, Instagram, we're on LinkedIn. And then we have a gala coming up that people can also see on our website. We're hosting our annual gala on November 9th at the Crown Plaza, and, please come.
Sure.
So we hope to invite the community. So come join us that day.
Okay, we'll put some information on that out there. So we'll drive in some folks to see you, or folks, if you can't attend the gala and you just want to make a donation, as as simple as the price of a ticket or two, they would love to have that as part of the attendance.
That would be great.
Well, thank you so much. You're doing fantastic work for the community, and it's rewarding to see someone thinking beyond just the next meal as to how we can help someone accept themselves into communities and grow and, give back to the community afterwards.
Yeah.
I appreciate everything you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.